You know, I was just thinking about my past and First Samuel. And when I was young, I started doing hard drugs at like age 14. And I would wake up with no money and end up doing hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of what I wanted. And you can't steal that much, right? Because I didn't have no vehicle or nothing. So I had to learn the art of manipulation. And you know, I got to the point where I could make myself cry. I was an actor, and I preyed upon people's emotions. But you know, I learned something. You can only do that for so long before people start realizing, hey man, this dude's lying every single time. And then I started thinking about 1 Samuel, how God wanted to be the people's king. People said, no, we want a man. God begged them, please let me be your king. No, we want a man. And I say that because I compare that to today. You know, I talk to a lot of people on here. And I mean, I speak to a lot of people. And I read so many comments when it comes to a lot of these famous preachers. One in particular, the 2918 church, the leader of that church. You know, most people, 9 out of every 10 people that I talk to that follow him say, but he speaks with such conviction. And that blows my mind every time, and it reminds me when I was young. Because see, I learned to manipulate, and I learned to speak with conviction, but every single time it was a lie. I made it sound true. If somebody speaks with conviction, that don't mean they're telling the truth. Are they telling the truth? The conviction really doesn't matter. I've learned this. God is soft. God is soft-spoken. He's subtle. I've experienced him more in quiet moments than I ever have in the loud moments. But you know, I think it goes back to 1 Samuel, why so many people want a leader. We want somebody so bad. We want to trust some man so bad because we still want a man. When the truth is this, God has been doing the same thing, trying to be your leader, your king, your God from day one since the fall. And what he's done the ultimate. There's nothing left to do. He said, I'm going to send my son so my son can pay the penalty for their screw up, for the sin. So through my son, who builds the bridge back to God, through my son, they can all come to me personally. So you don't need a man. I don't care how much conviction he has. A man is a man. You can go directly to God, and there is no deception in him. But still to this day, so many want a man. The message? Skip every man. Don't go to any man. God has made a way for you to go directly to him. Think about that. I don't care who you are, where you're at, you can go directly to God right now. Right now. If you're in some death row cell, you can go directly to God. If you've got $1 billion and you're on a yacht having a good old time, you can go directly to God. If you've got a needle in your arm, you can go directly to God through Jesus Christ. He is our mediator. He is our middleman. He is the way back to God. And God's saying to you right now, see, the devil, he's going to give you a man. He'll give you a man. Oh, he will. He'll put all kind of people in front of you. And they will be charismatic and speak with conviction. But they'll speak 99% truth and destroy you with that 1%, which is 100% lie. So why not take advantage of God's offer? Hey, my son came down. God in the flesh came down. Was the only one who didn't have to die. He chose to die for you. So you could go through him back to God. And if you do it that way, you never, ever have to worry about being deceived. I hope this helps somebody.